Ever wondered how war can be a profitable business venture? It's a thought that might seem counterintuitive considering the destruction and loss that war typically brings. However, within the chaos of conflict, there exists an entity known as the military-industrial complex, a web of relationships between governments, national armed forces, and the industrial sector that supports them. This system churns out profit, even as the world burns. Governments, for instance, can benefit financially through the sale of arms and military equipment. Corporations, on the other hand, often land lucrative contracts for the rebuilding efforts once the smoke clears. And let's not forget individuals who may exploit conflicts to gain control over valuable resources. But it's not just about the money. These parties also benefit politically, maintaining control and influence through the very mechanisms of warfare. So it becomes clear that war, in spite of its destructive nature, can be a lucrative endeavor for some. Moving on to a darker chapter in human history, did you ever ponder how the atrocious practice of slavery could be an economic engine? The transatlantic slave trade, a grim episode spanning centuries, was actually a profitable venture for traders, with the captured individuals sold like commodities. This trade not only filled the coffers of the merchants but also boosted the economy of the countries involved. Slaves were exploited as free labor, enhancing the profitability of plantations, factories, and other businesses. By not paying for their labor, owners could reap significant financial gains, bolstering their wealth and power. The economic benefits, however, were not evenly spread. They were concentrated in the hands of the few, creating a substantial wealth gap. This legacy of slavery still echoes today in the form of racial wealth disparities. The descendants of those who profited from slavery are often more affluent than those of the enslaved. In this way, the cruel institution of slavery was a significant source of wealth for some at the expense of millions of lives. To sum up this grim exploration of profit from conflict and subjugation, we've delved into the chilling reality that war and slavery, despite their horrific human cost, have been utilized as tools for financial gain by certain entities. In the throes of war, we've seen how governments and individuals have profiteered, capitalizing on the chaos and devastation. Then we ventured into the dark annals of slavery, where human beings were commodified and exploited for economic gain. These historical facts stand as stark reminders of the depths to which humanity can sink in the pursuit of wealth. They continue to reverberate through our modern society, echoing in the disparities and injustices we witness today. As we reflect on these somber truths, let's challenge ourselves to acknowledge the lingering effects of these past atrocities. It's a call to action for us all. As we delve into history, we uncover the harsh truth that sometimes profit can be prioritized over humanity. It's a reminder for us to always value human life and dignity above all.